What's up? It's kind of hot out here, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like making these little YouTube videos. These hoes hard. But I want to talk about something that's near and dear to me. I'm probably gonna title this something like "Family Matters," toxicity and dysfunction, or something like that. It's gonna be something put on guidelines. But nah, I want to talk a little bit about family. It's just like everybody else. I'm no stranger of going through family issues. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Hopefully, my insight, I can bring you some closure to bring you closer to your spiritual or whatever you may need. But anyways, enough of the introduction. Let's get into it. So, coming up, me and my family was like outcast in the family, and I think I was like the blackest sheep of them all, because it's like our family didn't necessarily like accept us, because I didn't know my dad's side. I was mostly in tune with my mom's side, and they didn't fuck with us at all. And I think it mostly is over lies that my mom told, because what you gotta realize is that people don't normally grow out of shit. It's like, if a person wasn't accepted in their childhood, they're gonna most likely, it's like an 80% chance of them seeking validation in their adulthood, right? By any means, because they never had that feeling before, right? And so, and the reason why I said I was like the most outcast out of the family is because even the immediate family didn't fuck with me. It's like they all fucked with each other because they were alike, but I think that I was the most different out of the group, which made them not fuck with me. You know what? Walk with me along the bank of this creek right here of sewage. And let's have a chit chat about family. So the reason I say that is because like we were always outcasts. It's like I was the crazy one, and my oldest sister was the slow one, and my second oldest sister, she was like the fast one, right? That's what they said. Hey, look at them birds. I don't know if y'all can see them, but oh, now they want to fly away. But so yeah, and like we were, but like we were like outcast a lot, made fun of a lot. It was like they never really fucked with us, and they always said crazy shit about us, and we just like, it was like one of them episodes, you know, like them TV shows growing up. My bad, I'm watching out for everything while I talk to y'all, but y'all know them TV shows growing up where like the main character always gets shit on, and then it's like they main rival be the motherfucker that get everything that everybody like. We were the niggas that was getting shitted on. So we just had to shit into the stick. Growing up was kind of rough for us. But I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna get too much deep into that. It's like we all got our own stories with that. That's for another day. But what I will say is that took a turn. And where it took a turn at is, I'm gonna turn around. Where it took a turn at is, I remember one day, I'm like in my teens or whatever, like mid-teens, and I had this older cousin. Our names rhyme, but he's older than me. He the big cousin. So, and I remember like growing up, I'm thinking like, damn, we didn't have that bond growing up, but things different. We all matured now. You feel me? Maybe things would be different. And I heard that like that he was real talkative. Like if you hit him up, like he'll keep conversation going. So I'm like, I like that. So one of my, like his oldest brother, right, which is like like my oldest cousin on my mom's side, his baby mom had got killed, right? And we all felt it, cause she was a nice little girl or whatever, nice lady. And I remember people told me through the grapevine that he felt bad because he was kind of closed off as an individual. I don't know why, but he was. And he said that he wished that he would have told her that he loved her more because she was like a sister to him. And in my heart, I was like, man, I felt that. Like, I'm for the family shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I think we should all embrace life and embrace love as family, all that shit, right? And I remember talking to him on the phone, and this is like a while later. And I remember we had this good ass talk on the phone. And when we got off the phone, cause he had to go do some shit, I told him, I was like, hey big cuzzo, I'm like, I love you, I'ma holler at you. And he got awkward and he was like, what? And I was just like, and I repeated it. And he was like, yeah. Hung up on me, right? And all them years of being dogged by family, it was that moment that hurt, that made me feel stupid and awkward, that it finally clicked, that we weren't accepted, not because of like what we are, but who we are. You know what I'm saying? Because you can change what you are. You can't change who you are. You get what I'm saying? Who you are is some shit that you just gotta accept and be the best version of it. You gotta learn how to love that shit. So it was the fact that we was our mom's kids and we was projected to be this way, and people are very impressionable. If the people in a person's life that they value don't value you, that person is going to have the impression of not valuing you because of how they look at someone else. And that's what I realized is like even if you're right, a person's going to side with whoever they value more. And it tells you where you stand with that person. And that's what it was. I remember his mom, at the time, she stayed up the street from us, and even like we had stayed with her for a bit. And even when we moved, I would still go up there, because that's my auntie. I would still go up there, and I just let myself in, because most of the time she didn't even lock the door, right? And she'll wake up, she'll see me, she wouldn't say anything. Now, was that a violation? Hell yeah, because like I told you, we were outcasts. They didn't see us as family, right? So that was a violation, but if we was family, it's cool, right? But I say all that to say, it's like, it's to say this. It's like, you have people in your personal life, in your family that you've been through mad shit with, that things should mean something and they should matter, but they don't. I used to be the kind of person, I will always look for the long term and the longevity in everything. And you can't do that. You have to learn how to take certain shit at face value and just accept it in that moment. In that moment, it's real. In that moment, things is good. Accept it for that moment. And there's other things that you can rely on, just not those things, right? Because sometimes we need those little temporary forevers to get us out of slumps, to make us realize things, you know? But yeah, and I started to think about this shit, right? And I'm not trying to be vindictive, but if any of that side of the family died right now, right? And ask yourself this too. If that happened, would you cry, and why? Because I've been in the military and different shit like that. I've had encounters with people that were dope. Like, it's some of them people now I'm not necessarily cool with, but I know for a fact I can hit them up and still have a deep conversation and still talk to them on some better shit than I could my own family. And where I'm getting at is going back to the question of hold on, let's go sit down. I was walking out me winded, but going back to the question of if your family died, if a family member died, would you feel some kind of way? The reason I say that is because of this, right? The reason I say that is I've had better moments with people that wasn't my family, right? And when I sat back and I thought about how disgusting they act and how much it upset me, I realized that, not saying I wouldn't feel anything if they died, but it's like, why would I, like technically speaking, that shit hot. But technically speaking, why am I crying? Because they chose not to be here. I don't have any I don't have memories of them necessarily hanging out with me, them giving me advice, them even popping off like because they care about me to get me out of trouble. Like, I don't have those closuring memories that's supposed to bring us together as a family. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't even have memories of us falling out, but because of a misunderstanding. I don't have any of that. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, my whole life, people always said that how like with family, there's like it's different, right? But what's different when your family treats you like somebody off the streets or worse? Because I believe that if there's a difference in between family, then there will be a difference, and that's the difference. You get what I'm saying? So what makes this so different? Why? Because you born to the same blood that I am? And it's like, to me, I don't feel like that's family, because I've had family spread rumors or lies about me. I had motherfuckers steal from me. I had family like convince me to unalive myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've had family kick me while I was down, knowing that I was going through it. And like even my one of my sisters told me that the reason why she didn't why she let me go through stuff alone and she tended to our older sister is because she felt like that the people that was toughest could handle it and they didn't need help. And it's just like, but I'm the baby of y'all. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, stuff like that is weird. Like, stuff like that is wild. And it's like, I don't have memories like that. And I've started a family now. I have twins now. I'm with someone now. But it's just like, we both kind of come from that kind of background. And I know that a lot of black families do. I can't speak for the other families because I don't necessarily know about them. But for blacks, it's definitely like that, you know? And it was like, and it was crazy that it took that one simple moment for me to just be like, you know what, fuck it. And ever since then, it's like me and him never really had a conversation. I never really like reached out to him. I mean, we spoke one time about me crashing out online, but like we didn't really talk after that, and we weren't cool. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, and last I heard, they were asking about me and different shit like that, but I haven't talked to them people in years, and it's just like, and like, I just want to be disconnected from all that because it didn't have my best interest and it didn't serve me a good purpose. But my whole point of this is the fact that a lot of people that go through that kind of stuff, it breaks them, and it broke me for a moment too. But I want to put y'all on game on how to help you get out that funk, right? So one of the first things that you want to do is accept it. Accept the truth. Stop lying to yourself. Be real with yourself, right? Not only be real with yourself, right, but accept the fact that those people was never on your side, and don't accept what they considered love, because if you accept what their tainted version of love, you're gonna always look for that, and you're gonna end up in that same situation in every situation. Don't accept that. And what you need to do is you need to focus on, after you do all your acceptance and you know, and dotted your I's and crossed your T's, what you need to do is you need to start focusing on being a better version of yourself and loving yourself. Embrace yourself. And the things that you don't like about yourself, change it. And the things that you can't change, learn to accept it, right? And what you need to also do is go out there and experience life. And I guarantee you, when you change yourself, your energy change, you're gonna attract different people, right? And have good discernment to weed them people out as you feel fit, right? Be rational about it though, right? And let those people indulge you into new experiences and piggyback off of them and have them piggyback off of you. It's like, bruh, like the character that I've developed and shown, like, to the people around me, I've changed people's lives. I was the one that did that, like that had character that showed, like, don't try to be a likable person, right? I've shown other people, let me get over here. I've shown other people, like, the difference in life and quality just by living mine. Sometimes that's all it takes. You don't have to always try to be no shining example and like be a dead horse. Sometimes just live your life, bro. Just, you know. But and another thing, that I realized that a lot of people tend to fall to victim to is that when they break away from toxic situations like that and they let it destroy them, they often, since they didn't fit in with the people, they go against the people, but try to like be like this kind of like hierarchy. Don't do that. That's gonna make you crash out, and it's gonna make people not like you, and you're never gonna discover anything because you're going against natural forces. Don't do that, right? It's like but do be your own individual and have your own mind. Have your own mind, be your own individual. That's a step in the right direction. And once you do that, it's like all you really gotta do is just like not go with the flow, but like kind of just try different stuff out. Like be innovative, like be interactive in life and use your mind. You get what I'm saying? Meditate, pray on stuff. Talk to your believer. Talk to your, you know, you got spirit guides. Talk to them too. You know, even if you don't believe in that, talk to your divine being, right? And trust yourself and believe in yourself. That's something I'm learning. But like, yeah, one thing I want to let y'all know is never let people marginalize you where you're afraid to be yourself, because that's when you stop growing. That's when you stop learning, and that's when your life gonna be at a standstill. And it's like when you decide to grow and let that bullshit go and focus on what matters and go in the right direction, it's like you gonna look back and you gonna see why the people that you was hanging out with were a terrible crowd and why they ended up how they did. You get what I'm saying? Don't become a part of the statistic. So, I don't really got much more to say. I hope stuff like this helps. And if it don't, I'm still dropping videos. I'm still alive, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know what I mean? We gonna get through this together. It's a journey, baby.